What about the eclipse in England?
Yeah, March 20th this month is actually, because England doesn't get, really, we're too far north to get the kind of major solar eclipses, but we're getting a full solar eclipse on March 20th, so next week, whatever. Yeah, so blackout in England. And the next one's not going to be till 2090. Normally solar eclipses happen around the world, Africa and around, it's more like the equator stuff, but we're going to get one. Yeah, so Europe gets one in a week's time. And like I say, we won't see. There was a part. We sometimes going to get partial ones because again, we're not too far north. And I remember I was at college. I was back it was like 1999. I think that's the last time we had one. And that was only a partial one. I literally was at college one day, and I was like, just in the wind. I was in the library or something, and all of a sudden I was going, "What the hell?" It's like everything went slightly dark. It was weird, and I realised, oh shit, yeah, it's only like partial eclipse, but it's even then just a slight bit of the moon going over the sun. It was like, it's like, you kind of, everything went really gloomy and dark.
Yeah. We had one in Washington in the 70s.
Yeah.
And it was like, the sun rose and the birds started chirping. It was a regular morning, and then it got totally dark.
Yeah, that full one. I mean, I've never seen a full one, of course. Yeah.
Yeah, all the birds were confused.
Damn it, I won't be in England when they're full. The only chance to see a full one for the next, 75 bloody years.
You better live a long time.
Yeah. We'll go back to England next week.
Are you going to retire here or England?
No, probably. I don't know. Tell you the truth. What the hell? Maybe neither. Who knows?
Yeah, on a sailboat in the Caribbean or something. Yeah.
No, I'd like to think of somewhere warm. And if I retire, even if it was just Florida, for God's sakes, I don't know. I'd be nice to have somewhere warm.
Yeah. You've seen lunar eclipses in England, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Did you run out to Stonehenge to check it out?
Actually, I saw an article even on Facebook recently, because I think maybe because of this week, there's been so much trash and stuff at Stonehenge. The bloody hippie, whatever, these people, the bloody druids and all that kind of thing.
The bloody druids!
Yeah, that I just saw something about it. They're really trying to protect it because they
have to.
They have to, because so many of these people on the full whatever that's going to happen maybe next week, because of the bloody full eclipse. On the equinox, of course, shit, it's a double whammy. It's the bloody equinox, it's the spring equinox and the full moon. Christ, be full of druids. Bloody hippies dancing around. It will be, yeah. And I never thought about this. Actually, you know what? I've been thinking about this. The scientific nature. We just had a full moon last week. So next week is the dark of the moon. Now that must be, and this is why, obviously, it's a solar eclipse. Because think about it. When we get full moons there, Earth, sun there, so it's shining on there. So of course, think about it. As it's coming around here, when it's the dark of the moon, that's when it passes in front of the sun. That's why it's going to be March the 20th. That's because then 2 weeks later it'll be the full moon again. So that's why we get the full moons there. And the solar eclipse on March the 20th, because it will be in front of the sun. Normally it's not exact, of course, that's why you don't get that bleed. But yeah, that's why it's March 20th.
That was a good astronomy demonstration.
Well, like I say, I was love astronomy. Yeah.
Everybody knows. Everybody knows now. Thanks to you. Astronomical demonstration by the real Burke. Oh, hey, that guy back there was smoking marijuana. Yeah, this is really Denver.
Look,